One sec, just sending a message to the Discord. Yeah, just a sec. Sorry, I forgot to get this ready beforehand. 1 minute. Okay, there we go. When the music is this wistful, you know Laura's gonna go down. Oh, heck yeah. Or plot. Oh, for sure, for sure. Alright, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, today's a bit of a plot day. Yep. I'm gonna take a second to just like greet chat right now because we're gonna be into it like pretty quick once we start. So yeah. Hope today's good for you. Hope you're enjoying your time, as it were. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Fridays. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get going in just a little bit. Ready? We're gonna switch to game view in 3, 2, 1, and... Hey, Purpose Mickey. Hey, Mr. Milk. Hey, guys. Wrong thing. Well, it's been a week, chat. It's been a week since Mayor Alert left this note for me. So, yep. I can do a bit of chat interaction. It's just mostly gonna be plot relevant. Hey guys. Hope you're all doing well. I got a mysterious note from the mayor a week ago, indicating that he's got a job for me. Yeah, oof. It's so fun when you just get a random note from the most powerful man in the city asking you to do stuff for him. I thought you had a job. Do you work in the factory? I do work in the factory, yes. But not today, apparently. Today, apparently, I'm not working in the factory. Because here, let me read the note for anyone who missed it. Dear Quimby Absentia, I regret to inform you that due to your falling behind on your family's rent, I'm going to need some favors. I have some special tasks that require doing, and you seem to be the perfect candidate for the job. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but if you accept this offer, I'm willing to entirely forgive that which you and your family owe. Please return this book to my house with your answer. I'll leave instructions there. You have a week to consider, but after that, the offer will expire. I hope to hear from you soon. Mayor Quimby Alert. Yep. So that's great. Oh, chat, for anyone confused, we're playing a bit of a different character today. This is Quimby Absentia, not Mayor Quimby Alert. I'm a factory worker. Work right down there. And live in this tenement building here. 4th building, 4th floor, 4th room, 4th bed, you know, all kinds of craziness. And yeah, as you could probably kind of pick up from the note, 4 to the 4th power, probably. I can't do math. I only have a like 2nd grade education. But yeah, as you can kind of tell, me and my family haven't been doing too great with the whole rent thing recently. A lot of my family's been getting sick. something with their lungs. I don't know. That's what the doctor said. And so we haven't been able to work as much, which means we haven't been able to keep up on the payments, which means that we're in debt to the mayor. Because he owns this place and that place, so that's fun. This sounds so sketch. This sounds really, really extremely sketch. Please put Bogna as one of the chat rules. Interesting. I don't know what Bogna would be as part of a chat rule, so can't quite do that. Chat, I think it might be my only chance though. Like, there's literally no way that I could work in the factory enough to make it all up. Like, come on, ever since Jeffrey went into hiding, the wages and stuff have really deteriorated. It really deteriorated around here. There's not a lot we can do about that. Jeffrey lore. Oh yeah, Jeffrey, man. When that guy was around, things were much better, but I guess when the mayor took power, he kind of got shunted out. Oh, chat, do I go for it? Side note, I don't have any armor at the moment. Am I enough of a daredevil to do it? Seeing as on the chat rules, I think probably not, because I want the chat rules to be fairly serious so that, you know, people take them seriously. I appreciate the sentiment, and it would be funny, but I think it's one of those times where I gotta keep the entire thing as serious. So you don't like the industrial lifestyle our benevolent mayor offers us to be part of? I mean, there's definitely a lot of advantages to it. Things have been a lot different around here ever since that whole industrialism started, but you gotta admit, it's not the best for us at the bottom. Like, we just miss out on so much. But anyways, I'm going to the mayor's house. As sketch as it sounds, and as much as I might die, I see no other option. Like, I could work myself to death in the factory, or I could work myself to death for the mayor, and I feel like one of these options theoretically will get me to, you know, maybe be able to pay off my family's debt. Oh, Dad, you made the right choice, even though there was no choice. Oof, yeah. And of course, the moment I get to the mayor's house, it's gonna start getting dark. That's lovely. I don't want to touch anything too much in the mayor's house, but, this kind of feels like it's for me. Oh, hi, Fim. Hello. We're playing as, Quimby Absentia today, a poor factory worker in town. I mean, this has gotta be for me, right? Here, it's getting a bit dark. Let's go back and we'll read this in my room. Oh, the mayor. I mean, you gotta love the guy, but you have to admit he can be cryptic sometimes. What the heck does he mean? Like, meet me in my house and then, like, leaves a chest for me to find. Oh, this guy's got some melodrama. What a crazy, crazy fellow. He often leaves chests lying around his house for his legal counsel to read and piece together for his demands. That's probably for you. Yeah, I'm thinking it's for me. Let's, Oh, if I just stole important mayoral documents, I get the feeling I'm going to be in big trouble, but it's probably fine. What's planned for today? Is it lore stream? Yes, today is a lore stream. So Finn, the idea for today is that I'm playing as a different character. I usually play as the mayor, but today we're playing as Quimby Absentia, who is just a person from town. Except to have the mayor's legal counsel, I can confirm you'd be in trouble. Oh, I hope I'm not going to be in trouble then. Okay. Dear Quimby, congratulations on accepting my offer. I've left you some coordinates in this book. Go to them and search the structure you find for any documents or books you can find that aren't in the 2 libraries. Feel free to use my armor and tools. I've left them in a chest in my temporary housing. The coordinates are -1600, -590. Do this well, and your family will never need to worry about your debt ever again. Mayor alert. Okay, well, that's actually kind of that's a good deal. Like straight up, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, no, it sounds like I was expecting maybe like a reduction of the debt or something, but just going to a place and looking for documents, that doesn't sound too difficult. Seems like you're just gonna be working in a library. Yeah. Which, see, why'd Mayor need me specifically for that? I feel like the guy's got access to so many more people who could be librarians, but I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, this looks like a pretty good deal. -1600, -590. And using the mayor's armor and tools, like, have you seen the guy? He's got full netherite. I've never even held something netherite. Let's leave his original note here. I'll keep this one just in case I need the cords. Okay. Okay, like I was pretty sure that the mayor was like maybe kind of corrupt, but this seems so chill. This seems like actually a really good deal. Sorry, just I know that fixing the golems wasn't in character, but I just saw them and needed to do it. Do you question the mayor's benevolence now? I mean, it's definitely still a little bit sketchy, like why would he need me specifically for this? But I guess I'm willing to let it slide because this seems like such a good deal. Nice. Oh, Fortuna! The mayor's own personal pickaxe. Chat. This is I'm just gonna bring them with. I don't know if the mayor meant for me to bring the golden apples, but if they were in the chest, I would assume that they're there for my use. I would assume. Look at that, chat. Here I am, just a poor factory kitten, full netherite. That's crazy. Okay, that's. Check me out. That's so cool. Okay, okay. Giddy feelings aside, let's go ahead and organize the inventory. Okay, hold on. I've got a way that I'd like to do this. I think I'm gonna leave that iron axe behind. Like, it's the one that I usually use, but if I've got the mayor's diamond one, then I think that that's probably better. Not that one. That one. I mess up. This is what power feels like, Quimby? Well, I wouldn't know, would I? I would not know. Let me just, excuse me, sir. I need to pick some things up. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll get you payment, by next Wednesday. For sure, alright? Thank you. Okay. So, okay, we gotta figure out the chords. Negative. Okay, this way. I think this is one of the occasions where I can justify paying the fare for the train. So let's just and I thought I'd like a boat too. Let's get a boat and minecart. I'm sure the mayor will be fine with it. I'm sure this will be just fine. I mean, the mayor asked me to go do these things. Surely he's got to let me use the stuff I need to get there, right? Chat, am I taking too many liberties? Have I gone a bit mad with power since being hired by the mayor? I'm sure it's alright. Fare for the train. There is and always has been a fare for the train. Of course there's a fare for the train. Like, it's transportation. Of course there's gonna be a fare for that. I mean, obviously the mayor doesn't pay it because the guy built and owns the whole system. But yeah, for the rest of us, there's train fare. That's another one I'll have to be getting by next Wednesday. But if I'm working for the mayor, then that should be fine, right? I think the mayor would make it clear what you can and can't do. Probably. Oh, there's a chest here. We're just gonna... That's probably not anything I need to worry about. Let's clear some space. Oh, there we are. I knew there was something up with that. You have a signature in the book, so if anyone questions it, you'll be fine. Yeah. If anyone says, like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, then I'll just point the book at them and say, I have authorization from the mayor to do it. Okay, it was -600. Hold on. I'm getting the Z coordinates first. -590. Okay. Z coordinates first, and then X coordinates, because I think that would be the better system for that. I mean, we're pretty close on the Z already, so. Yeah, how are you guys doing? How's chat? I know that you guys usually hang around like the mayor and stuff, but glad to have you here. I think I can use all the help I can get. Sorry, I think it's a bit easier this way. Yes, okay, so we're basically on 590. Now we just gotta go forward. Oh, I cannot see anything with F3 up. It's good, pretty chill. It's a good bit tired. Oh, well, hopefully today will be entirely chill and we won't have to worry about anything. You know. Is it? Let's try this path. That would seem to be a bit easier. Alright, so then we just need to go this way in a straight line for a while, right? Because we're like on 590. Yeah, okay. So this way in a very straight... Okay, they weren't lying. Feather falling 4. Pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, for a second there, I was half certain I was gonna like go to half health or something. I'm just not used to having good gear, I guess. Here, we got this one. I'm trying to maintain as straight a line as possible on it. We'll pull out the boat here. I knew I'd need a boat. What was it? 1600? Not used to having any gear. Yeah, no, it's, you don't need a lot to work in the factory. You don't need a lot of gear and stuff. It's you know, just generally a lot more, I don't know. You don't use a lot of it. Admittedly, we probably should be using more gear in the factory than we are, because people get hurt all the time. But, we make do with what we can. Like, listen, I can barely afford my family's rent, much less paying for some top-level gear and stuff. You can't fall from 99 blocks and survive when you have feather falling 4. That's a lot of blocks. Whoosh! Okay. Okay. Man, thanks to the mayor for letting me use his stuff. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this straight line up. Oh, and there's more ocean. Okay. Let's just straight line forward. Are we still on 590? Oh, we are ever so slightly off. Is that... Now we're on 590. Okay. I know it doesn't matter too much. I just want to make sure that we're going in as straight a path as possible. You know? I hear all you need is good eye contact. Is it good eye contact and firm handshake to get a job at the factory? Yeah? I mean, that's how I got a job. I went in and I said, hey, I would like a job. And they said, awesome, would go work in the factory. And I said, thanks, I will. And then I did. You know? It was, pretty cool, pretty cool. Man. I don't think I've ever been out in the ocean this deep. It's kind of pretty. Oh, I'm going to run into the iceberg. Chat's the Titanic. Chat's, it's the Titanic. Look at that. Okay, let's go around and then back in as soon as we can. Whoosh. It breached the boat. Hold on, can I get to do it again? Oh no, chat! Chat, we've hit an iceberg! We've hit an iceberg and it's breached the boat! Oh no, we're all going down! Oh no! Okay. Titanic? For sure. Hold on. I mean, it's not exact. But I kinda think this is it. That day Quimby sank. So tragic, so very, very tragic, chat. Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna be, and it's getting nighttime, so I'm gonna want to get indoors anyway. Ah, the boat! The boat! Hold on, sorry, not very good at swimming. Don't have a lot of chances to practice in a desert town. Thank goodness for respiration 3. Okay. Just down here, I would assume. Okay. Here, let's just go ahead and put that away for a sec. So this does seem to be the building that Mayor Alert was sending me to, but, documents or books you can find that aren't in 2 libraries. That's kind of vague. I guess maybe the first move is finding the 2 libraries? Because if I can find the 2 libraries, then I know where not to look, right? Let's go this way. Sure, oh yeah. Whoop came after Khan's already abandoned very long time. What? What does that mean? Okay, sure. That's cool. I don't like iron doors. They make me just a little bit nervous. Is that the translation of that sign is on a need-to-know basis? Sure. Sure, that makes sense. It's over. Just a hole in the wall. Okay. That's chill. Why did these have staircases up, but then they don't continue up? That's a bit off, as it were, chat. Ooh, library. Okay, so this, I would assume, is one of the libraries that Mayor Alert was talking about when he said, don't look for the books in the libraries. And, I mean, yeah, taking a look at these books, I don't think... this looks like a whole lot of gibberish, not gonna lie. I mean, listen, I know that my reading skills probably aren't the greatest, but I'm looking at this thing and it's just symbols. What the heck? Just have to go. Oh, bye, Ray. Bye. I hope to catch you later. Have a good time with whatever it is you need to do. Bye. Bye. Thanks for coming around. Okay. Yep. That's chill. Just books with weird symbols on them. I'm alright with that. Oh, it is. Oh, this ceiling does not seem to be very strong. I'm maybe gonna move away from there. Who knows how long this place is around. That ceiling could give out at any second. Sure is a lot of books of nonsense, though. I mean, who would go through and write all this stuff? Just pages of symbols and weird drawings and stuff. Seems kind of weird, but it's not my job to worry about that. My job is to look for things that aren't in here. That's what Mayor Alert told me to do, so that's what I will do. Seems to be Okay, so that's where the first library is. That's great. Just the sign. I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water, gotta stay hydrated. But that sign just doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, sorry, I just looked up in chat and apparently missed Mr. Mook earlier saying they didn't even ask you if you wanted to be a librarian. Kind of ironic given that it seems now you're going to be a librarian, and that's very funny. Because everyone is librarians these days. So it's probably another language. I know you probably just speak one, but they might just be words in another language. I mean, I've never encountered a language that looks quite like that, but sure. This staircase doesn't seem sketchy at all. I'm sure that there will be nothing at the bottom that has the possibility of killing me. So that was meant to be like a little bit of sarcasm there. It was meant to be because this building seems to be pretty safe actually thus far. But that was that sound was decidedly a bit off. It sounds an awful lot like the noises I've heard outside at nighttime occasionally when it's been very dark. There are monsters roaming. Oh, I hate it. Trying to decipher how much to tell you. What, you know something? Okay, we'll just be sneaky is what we'll do. Oh my gosh. Why is there darkness in that boat? Why is that boat? Have you heard of the Void People? I mean, I think I've seen them outside a few times where they always warn us as children not to look at them or else they'll get mad and try to steal you and take you off to Voidland. Okay, so when I signed up for this whole like being a librarian sort of position thing, Mailer said nothing about there being literal monsters in this place. That just you would think that in the job description he would say. To be fair, he didn't say a lot about this job anyway, and I was given basically no information, but I know I feel like it's good manners to tell someone when you're going to encounter the creatures of the night in their day-to-day life. Mary's going through a lot right now. Well, at the very least it seemed to be in a boat. And it's guarding the second library. Chill. So much on his plate with the second factory, town renovations, etc. To be fair, he's a very busy man. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... I've heard that if you don't look at them, they can't see you. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna scoot right away from... Just gonna scoot right away from there. Oh, and the ceiling's weak here too. Why did I come in the library? Chat, the mayor said not in the library. It was clear instructions. Oh, chat, I am having a day. I am having a day. How are you doing? I am having a day. More of those weird books here, though. Weird kind of symbols on the back. I think the reasoning was find what's in the library to know what's not in the library. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so theoretically, as long as I keep my gaze away, then it won't be able to pull me to Fairyland. Sorry, not Fairyland, Voidland. Mixed up my words there. so as long as we just keep our eyes down. Okay, what's behind this hallway? I'm sure Mayor Alert won't mind if I bring some things with. I mean, yes, I've got the mayor's gear right now, but that's not to say that in the future I will. I'm sure if I found it, it'll be okay. Okay. This is a big building. That's not comforting at all. We'll keep it a secret. Thank you. I really appreciate the support from you guys. Oh, that's the void. Well, not really the void, but you know, it's a pale imitation of the void. Probably not the best to stick around a place like that. I do wonder. Sorry, I just know that. Sorry, chat. This is me just wondering. I know that like sometimes strongholds continue behind walls. This does not appear to be one of those times. So let's just bop. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. And hopefully nothing will spawn back there. I'm a bit thoroughly lost right now. Up. Okay. Where are we? Did I get turned around somehow? Where? Okay, so there's the void speaker again. Let's just go ahead and scooch on by. Okay. I saw another door going this way. I want to check it out. I mean, more hallways. We love more hallways. That's good. Open door. Open hallway. Sketchy cobblestone path I'll leave for later. Hello. Okay, so there's a bed here. You really have no fear? Oh, I mean I've got some fear. You gotta have fear to survive in this world for the most part. What is this thing? I'm just gonna keep away from that for right now. You know, not a huge fan of whatever the heck is going on in that thing right there. We're just gonna... Oh, chat. You know, you get a message from the mayor being like, hey, I want you to work for me and stuff. You'd think it's just gonna be a chill librarian job. Next thing you know, you're looking at creatures of the night in the place and this weird sort of spirally thing out there. Oh boy. Hang on. If there's something in chests, I wanna see if there's like, I don't know, just any other stuff that we can maybe snatch. Ooh! Ooh, okay, alright, okay. This looks promising. I think we may have found one of those things that the mayor was wanting us to look for. Okay. Okay, let's, I want to get away from that place. So let's just, yeah, let's go up the hallway here. Okay, let's take a look. I think it was this one. Oh, okay. Alright, this looks cool. Observations of the grid performed by Maggie. I have no idea what that means. I'm just gonna go ahead and read it to you guys like one entry at a time. Because 21 pages is kind of a lot to read in one spot. Day 2. I've decided to make a separate logbook for the grid. It's by far the most intriguing artifact in these ruins. The grid appears to be made of an unknown material. The texture is sponge-like, but is rigid. No attempts to scratch the surface have been successful. The top section of each piece of the grid has been attached securely. There is no detectable seam between the materials. In all honesty, I should probably have Carrie take a look. She might know something about the origin of the material. I'll bring it up to here, but it's probably supposed to be her, after we secure the area. Okay. So we've got some... Wait, hang on. Do you think the sponge-like rigid top section... That kind of sounds like it's referring to whatever the heck this thing is. Because look at that. Sponge-like material, no visible seam between materials. Oh, so this book is probably about this artifact. Oh, you think it's like important or something? Again, I'm saying, wait, that looks sketch as heck, but interesting. Here, let's go down the sketchy cobblestone bridge. I wanna see if we can find anything else. Didn't there used to be a creeper in here? Like just as a note, chat. I think there used to be a creeper in there. It finally died, chat. It finally came to the end of its eternal lifespan. Ooh, we got some doors. Some really cool doors to follow. Let's chill. We've got an ending of a hallway for a creeper. It seems like the mayor would be interested. Yeah. I think we might be figuring out what it is the mayor wanted us to find. Okay, so that's also not the one that is ending. Okay, sorry, I just nope, not like that. There we are. Okay. Chat, do you think that's enough to bring back to the mayor? Do you think we should look around further, or do you think the mayor will be satisfied with that? Because I know the guy, but it seems like you hang around him a bit more. Ooh, this is scary. Not the hugest fan of that. Oh, but there's an exit out over there. I'll take a look another time. Let's just ask ourselves one question. Has the mayor ever seemed like someone who's satisfied with just a little? That's true. I mean, I obviously don't know the guy super well, but you're absolutely right about that, Mr. Malouk. I think he'll probably want more. A lot more. Yeah, that's fair. Have I been down here? Is this a direction I went? I can hardly tell these days. There's just a lot of things. Lots of areas to explore. Man, this building is real old. Really, really old building. Oh, hello, really old building. Interesting. There's torches all over the place. It kind of feels like the mayor's been here before. Like, I don't know, the mayor had to have known something was here, and I feel like if this place is explored, then it's gotta have been him. Here, let's read another entry. Sorry, that was a mess of one. Like, hold on. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. Day 10. I finally had some time to return to the grid and have made some discoveries. The top section surrounds some sort of receptacle or bowl in the middle. At this point, there's no sign of what may have filled them, but I'll keep looking. Additionally, the top section may be made of a better refined version in the same material it is set in. Carrie is still pretty busy with the overall architecture of the building. I'll wait until she's less busy to talk to her. Okay, and that's all we're gonna get for now. So there's another person, right? Carrie. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't be the one digging into this. It seems like the mayor wants to do that himself, but kind of interesting. architecture. That's like how the building looks, right? I'm gonna be honest, the building does look pretty weird. It kind of reminds me of the mayor's house in a lot of ways. You know, just the general building and shape and stuff, but the mayor's house is definitely in a lot better condition. Like, I don't know, look at all these cracked and gross bricks and stuff. I think I've already been this way. Shows initiative kid. Imagine how impressed the mayor would be if you can give him the info and some theories. That's true. I don't. It feels like it could be a dangerous way to go down, but I mean, if the goal is to impress the mayor and get him to want me to keep working for him, I think that might be a good way to go. All right. I don't think there's anything down here. It doesn't look... Yeah, that just kind of looks like lava. Ooh, there is a thing over there. Let's take a look. That looks really difficult to get to. I'm sure I can get to it from another way. That I probably don't need to go this way, right? That's undoubtedly fine. We'll just swim back up here. Sorry, not the greatest at swimming. Yeah, we'll just go up here and explore that another time. Yeah, still don't trust wherever the heck that thing is. Oh yeah, look, this is where we were earlier. You can get to it from a different direction. I don't want to go that way because that looks like a maze, so we'll just keep going this way. Wow, I sure do love this building that I'm exploring and have no clue what is happening in it. Shh. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it at all. Okay. Oh, there's more water over here. Oh, cool. Does this lead to outside? Interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. Here, let's just... Okay, yeah, it seems like that doesn't have any further to go that way. And neither does that. Okay. I want to make sure it's thoroughly explored. You're sarcastic and resilient. I like that and you'll need it. Oh, thanks. You know what? Let's read our next entry. Let's check it out. Day 14. I've been feeling really drawn to the grid recently. I should probably be spending more time in the library we found, but the grid just fascinates me. I'm very curious about the lava in the room. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the building, so there must be a reason it's in the grid room. Still, no sign of whatever goes in the grid wells. There doesn't appear to be any residue from whatever was held there. Okay. Here, let's maybe go take a look at the wells ourselves, see if we can find any information on it. That sounds like a good idea. Let's see what we can figure out. Steak. Ah! Torches. We can leave one. Lots of doors around here. Wonder what they needed with all these doors. Oh boy, finding my way around is very difficult. Yeah, okay. Back to this room. I don't want to go too close. But it kind of looks like they've got something in them right now. Do you think those are the wells that the book was talking about, or do you think it's something else? Yeah, they look filled right now. That's got to be whatever is meant to go in there. So Maybe that means that the researchers found something about it and figured out what to put in. It's interesting that the book doesn't mention anything about whatever the heck that thing is. All that swirling, shimmering, etc. stuff. Just follows. I don't like it. I don't like that one bit. Okay, let's read another entry. Day 22. Oh, this music is entirely incorrect. Hold on. Let's just, let's find something a bit better than that. That'll do, that'll do. Nope, even that is too happy. Hold on. Let's run with that. Day 22. I spent hours staring at the grid today. I'm not sure why, because I didn't learn anything. I didn't even do any tests, but I need to. I think I've been more snappish with Carrie lately. I feel bad about that, but it's just so hard to think these days. At least we have the second library. I think some separation will be helpful. Carrie deserves a better experience for her first research trip. I'll do my best to stay in the first library and stay focused. No more hours-long trips to the grid for me. Besides, there's so much to learn from the first library. Translation will take some time, but it's our only contact with the original inhabitants. Maggie's sweet. Yeah, she certainly seems to care about this Carrie a lot. So I just Carrie. So I just thought that was a bit funny. I thought that was a bit silly, is all. Let's just want to make sure this place is pretty well lit. Hey. Yeah, it's about the puns that we make along the way. So I know that this log says that it's like all about the grid or whatever that thing is. But I know it's just seeming really sketch that whatever it is. Like, I don't know, it's filled when the book says it's supposed to be empty, and it's got that weird swirling thing that isn't mentioned in the book at all. Like, I don't know, that chat seems a bit off, as it were. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the second library. I want a bit of a better look around. So this is supposedly where Carrie was. I know Mayor Alert said that I should be looking for things not in the library. But we got direct evidence from this log that people spend a lot of time in the library. There's evidence of, like, you know, places where notes and stuff could have been kept. I'm wondering if, I don't know, maybe we should take a closer look at this area sometime, see if we can't find anything left behind by the researchers. You know? I don't know. For the moment, I'm really curious about whatever the heck is going on with that grid thing, so let's just look it up. Let's read a bit more. Day 27. I'm doing my best to stay in the library, but I do admittedly still spend some time in the grid room. It's just so interesting. I can't help it. Carrie has made good use of the second library. She's done some really impressive work with the architecture of the place. As far as I can tell, the books in the library appear to be written in some sort of hieroglyphics. I haven't noted it in my official accounts, but I guess this log has become a bit more unofficial, so I can say it here. I have no clue how to translate the books. There's no connection to our language, and it doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. So why can I read it? The symbols just make sense. They're a bit blurry, sure, but if I focus, I can read them. I haven't told Carrie about this. It would probably just make her concerned, and I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Maybe I just don't remember learning the language. To cover my tracks, I've been working on an actual translation guide. It's slow going due to the complex structure of the originator writings, but in time I think I'll be able to make it look legitimate. Yeah, okay, so that's for sure a what moment. What? Is this some sort of... I thought this was like a scientific log, but that really seems more like something out of a storybook, just being able to understand a language without any knowledge of when you've learned it. That's interesting. Interesting, kind of odd. I don't know, do you guys know anything about this? Because I'm inclined to believe that it might all be a bit of a hoax if we're running into stuff like that, but I mean, I guess I'm not sure. You guys might be privy to more knowledge than I am. That's so weird. Being able to read those hieroglyphics without... So you can read it but don't know it? Yeah, doesn't that sound kind of weird? It sounds like a bit of a contradiction. Here, I'm gonna drink some water. You gotta stay hydrated. But look. Like... Hold on. Just... I'm not sure I'm allowed to disclose, but the mayor has shared with us a few details of their findings. Okay. Just no clue how to translate the books, but being able to read unfamiliar with the symbols. Chat, that sounds kind of silly. I'm afraid to say I don't quite trust that. This record is mostly consistent with records that we've seen from Carrie. Huh. So if it's a hoax, it's a large-scale, intricate one. I mean, I guess to be fair, I have no clue like what this place is. The mayor just sent me here to look for information. So, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if there's just some things that I don't know about. But, like... Oh, are we sure that the mayor's not getting tricked by this whole thing? Like, he's a smart guy, but everyone has their limits, and... I don't know, I wouldn't blame him if he found, like, this, I know, large, intricate thing, but it was all, I don't know, just a trick to, I don't know, make him look foolish or something? I guess there's not really a good motive there. Actually, no, let's think about motive. Let's consider. Why would someone make a hoax like this? To make someone look foolish, to try and get someone to invest in something. I mean, maybe that could be it. Maybe someone was like, hey, I found this area and I've got like all these books and stuff, and it's in this old language, and oh, but look, we've got this record, like, look, these people could read it. You might not be able to read it, but these people could, and it's so mysterious and spooky. I mean, chat, I've heard the rumors of the mayor indulging in the more occult side of things. You know, he tries to keep under wrap, but, you know, everyone's heard of the exploits with, like, I don't know, whatever the heck has been going on with his nether permit. Like, people talk. There's gotta be something. Bit blurry, but if I focus I can read them. Maybe I just don't remember learning the language. What a bunch of just absolutely ridiculous anything. Maybe I didn't remember learning an entire old language made up hieroglyphics completely unrelated to our current way of reading and speaking. Like, you gotta admit, chat, it sounds pretty unbelievable. I have torches in my offhand. Keyboard. Okay, maybe there's some more things about this weird, mysterious language and Maggie's sudden ability to read it. I don't know, chat, it's kind of playing out as a bit of a, tall tale to me. So let's see what else there is for it. Day 29. I think I'll return to my studies of the grid soon. I'm going a little crazy keeping up with translation work, so it'll be good to have a side project. I'll just have a little look tonight. I'm not expecting to find anything, though. Okay. Went back to the grid. You know what, chat? Let's play along. Let's play along with this whole thing. Maggie's like, oh my gosh, I know this mysterious ancient language, but I don't remember learning it. Maybe it's something wild and mysterious and new, and it's like, oh, I'm going to go back to the grid and I'm going to look at it. It's gotta be something just, I don't know, absolutely ridiculous. So let's trace her steps, shall we? Voop came after cons already abandoned very long time. I still chat. That's so let's go back to the grid. Actually, is it nighttime? Let's go back to the grid at nighttime. See if we can't figure something out. You know, see if we can't see what's up with it. Is it nighttime? Oh, it's just about nighttime. Okay, chat. So it's nighttime. That's around the time that Maggie went to the grid. Let's follow it and see if we can figure it out. There were some noises. Admittedly, the water noises are kind of unsettling occasionally. Alright, so it's nighttime, and we're Maggie. We're going to the grid chat. We're going to read the next entry, like, in here. We're tracing Maggie's steps. If only Maggie could see you now. If only Maggie could see me to absolutely wreck her log she's making. Alright, so here we are. We're in the grid. Oh my gosh, what's up with it? What's up with this weird language and all these strange symbols that she hasn't been able to decipher? I do gotta change the music, though. I think you guys were probably expecting that, but I do need to change the music. Let's just... give me a quick minute. Is this what I'm looking for? Not quite. Hi chat, sorry. I know we were very, very into it, but I forgot to get the music cued. No, that's not the one we're looking for. Yeah, that'll work. New reports of the grid by Maggie. Entering the grid room around midnight, essentially, on day 30. I want to take another look at the walls, see if there's anything I've missed. I brought some samples of various substances to see if there's any reaction. Okay, so chat, we've come here. Oh my gosh, we've got various things in our inventory. We want to see the reaction. Okay. Update. I'm a clumsy fool who dropped a glass beaker with one of the samples. Cleaning up and continuing. Then... oh, we've got... oh. Is that like scribbles or some kind of like messed up handwriting? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. Just... what? Home? Where? Like, go home now? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know that I read that much into it, Mr. Mook. It just kind of looks like scribbles on a page, possibly something that got on the page when the beaker got dropped at the bottom of the page. Oh no, I see it, but I just, most of this seems pretty messy. I'm pretty skeptical. Day 30. I don't even know how to begin this report. I can't really remember what happened just now, but I know that I hurt Carrie, and that is unacceptable. I know I'm probably hurting her even more by having her write the incident report, but I need to take care of this right now. I'm closing down the grid room. It's proved itself too dangerous to be left uncovered. Carrie and I will be taking a week break before returning to the other parts of the ruins. I'm going to have to work really hard to make this up to her. I promised myself she'd be safe coming along. I'm leaving this log in the grid room. I don't need any reminders of what it's like. We did find it in the grid room. Okay, so, taking a step back, sounds like someone got hurt with whatever happened, on, you know, this page. I feel bad for making fun of it now. That's quite a bit less than ideal. It seemed so silly, chat, just talking about the languages and the voice and stuff, but just... Is there really something dangerous about this? Like, it's been rather suspicious for a while, but... If someone got hurt here... Okay, so this probably isn't just some sort of weird scribbles or whatever. Oh, why did the music choose this second to go into less... I can't... One second, if you could just give me a quick second to figure this out. So sorry. Why would it choose this moment to be upbeat and uplifting? Sorry. I think... What just happened? Try. Okay, there we are. There we are. This... Maggie said that she's closing down the grid room. She said she was closing it. But it's wide open right now. And not only that, whatever the heck these wells are filled. That speaks of something really suspicious to me. Like, what the heck even are these? I just want a bit of a closer look. I don't know, they're just really, really weird. What is this stuff? So we're just gonna lean over a little bit. Don't worry, chat, I'm being careful. It's just kind of a bit of endless void nothingness. We can't, like, break it at all. Yeah, there's just things. I don't know, chat. Not too sure about this whole thing. Maybe I need to touch it. No, that's a stupid idea. Why would I touch the thing that was in the log about someone getting hurt? Oh boy. Really made some bad decisions there. You okay, friend? No, I'm fine. I want to know why this place is open and what the heck happened there and why the mayor's having me explore this building. Because it really did just seem like a regular librarian sort of job at first, you know, just something that probably wasn't worth what he was paying me to get it done. But I'm getting really suspicious now. This doesn't just seem like, I don't know, a fun archaeological pursuit or something. This seems dangerous. These people got kind of going in and out of coherent thoughts. And oh, that's just stream of consciousness thing speaking. Chat. paying you to have treacherous absentia. Well, I mean, point blank, first of all, welcome, hello. But, I mean, I've done what the mayor asked. I found this log of things. I don't know. What's he doing this for? Is he trying to find a way to take it down, maybe? Is he trying to find a way to secure this place? But then why would he send me in with just the instructions to look for papers? Chat. The mayor isn't making sense with this. And you found one thing? Well, yes, I've only found one thing, but consider that that one thing points to the fact that this building has a dangerous artifact in it that probably harmed the people who were here to study it before. As we talked about, the mayor will be wanting more. How can the mayor want more from the... If the mayor wants more, maybe he should send in, like, I don't know, an actually trained team, people who can deal with this, not just some kid from a factory. Come on. I'm not trained to deal with this. I like tighten screws for a living. I don't do archaeological work. I don't make sense of whatever the heck has been going on here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. It's not a good idea to get too deeply involved. Chat, I know it probably is not a good idea to get too deeply involved. But at the same time, if the mayor's doing something illegal, don't you think that we should learn about it? Did the mayor elaborate if you have workers' insurance? I probably don't. I'm probably just here doing the things for no pay or whatever. Well, not no pay. I'm getting paid. He made that very clear. But with no assurance of safety. He's letting me use his armor, but that's pretty much about it. I think I'm gonna need to go back to the mayor and tell him my concerns with this. I know I took the job. I know I told him I'd take the payment for doing whatever the heck this is, but I don't know if I can operate in these conditions. It looks so sketch, and from what we've learned of this, it's legitimately dangerous down here. Like, sure, there's no mobs or anything except for that void person I found by the library. I just don't know if I can do this. What the heck even is this? Why does it do weird things to my vision? I hate it. I hate it. Chat. I'm admittedly a bit scared. Because, oh, this is the only way I'm ever gonna have an opportunity to repay my family's debt. Like, if I tell the mayor that I'm out, then I can basically say goodbye to ever having any sort of financial freedom. But dealing with this it seems too much. I don't know if I can handle it. Well, Quimby? Yeah? What's up? This isn't the only way? What do you mean, of course it's the only way? There's literally no way for me to work at the factory enough to pay it off the debt. I'm not a specialized worker. I can't become like a shepherd or weaponsmith or something. What is if you want to see your family again? You could run? It's an option, I guess, but I don't know if the mayor would then retaliate. Well, I do kind of want to touch it. Just to see what it is. What just happened? Hello? Is anyone out there? I seem to have made a mistake. So you ran after all? No. I did not run. I did not run. This was not intentional. I don't know where I am. I didn't mean to be here. This wasn't my choice. This is not the building I was paid to go find. I mean, this looks like the same stone that those things were made out of. Someone's been here. Hopefully the mayor sees it that way as well. I mean, he's gotta. I really just stuck my hand in it. And then this happened. At least there's water. And I don't know, an under chest in case I need to put all my belongings there so that my family can get them back. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or were those the void people? The void people that I've been, warned since childhood that I should avoid, or else they'd try and snatch me and bring me to Voidland. Chat, do you think, did I get snatched? Is that what happened? Did I somehow, when I touched the grid, did I get snatched into Voidland? I mean, it kind of seems like it. Okay, so as long as we keep our head down, we should be fine. As long as I don't look at them, they can't see me. Oh, but then I can't see what I'm doing. Here, let's get to high ground and maybe see if we can figure something out with that. Bedrock. But that, how did Bedrock get up here? Bedrock is just at the bottom of the world. There shouldn't be any up taller. I mean, well, it's a lot emptier than I thought it would be, or maybe fuller, or both. That this is definitely not what I expected, is the point of that. Okay, so chat, I see two things that are kind of out of the ordinary. There's that right there in the middle, and that right out there on the side. Wait, people seem nice too, not vindictive. I'm not too sure about that. They're still pretty intimidating. Still kind of scary. So there's more of the stuff that we were seeing earlier. Does this one show on the bottom too? Hold on, I just want to... Okay, so it looks like that we can't look under the bottom of it. Ooh, the last time I touched one of those, something real bad happened. I'm gonna look at what the other structure is. Oh, I thought it was over here, but I appear to have been turned around. It's over here. It's right over this way. Okay, so we've got... Oh, hello. I mean, it was glowing for a second. That seems like a good sign. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, I'm gonna just get right to the top here. Hopefully they can't reach me up here now that I've put the water down, right? They won't be able to swim up and find me. Actually, they don't seem too mad. Interesting. Oh, hello! You again. You thing. You poorly little... You got shooting stars running across you. I'll be honest, I kind of... This one looks smaller than the one in the middle over there. I'm thinking this one might be a bit safer to explore. Why people don't swim, not in water anyway. Oh, that's good to hear. I was hoping to maybe use water to be able to swim in, but that doesn't appear to work. What if I... Oh. Come on. Let me... Oh, I don't have water. I meant to be able to grab it, but, that's awkward. That's really very awkward. And I should probably be more focused on the fact that... Where the heck is this? I'm on a tree. Interesting. Yo, cyborg. Welcome. Do I keep extra water buckets in? Hold on. Hold on. No. Oh, I don't think I have extra water buckets anywhere. Yeah, I really did mean to grab that. Did not end up grabbing that. Lovely. I guess we're just gonna have to be okay. I guess we're just gonna have to be fine. Just gonna have to be doing alright with that. I have no clue how to get back to anywhere. Woo! That's fun. Oh, there's so many void people here. Okay, not gonna lie, this is kind of one of my childhood nightmares. Okay. So, I need to find some way. Maybe to... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, 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 I'm very, so extremely sorry. So very, very, extremely sorry. So worth it? Was the beauty of the stars worth this? I don't care about the beauty of the stars. I care that I touched something to try to figure out what the heck it was, and it brought me here. What? Hey, chat. Hey, if you look at these, they're kind of the same color as the, things on that original grid. Do you think... No, wait. Okay, so maybe I didn't get snatched. Maybe the grid leads to here? I could actually see that making a lot of sense. Okay. Alright. That's interesting for sure. Interesting. Interesting. So wait, chat, hold on. I'm having thoughts. I need a second to put them in order. So if Maggie and Carrie were investigating this place, had something go wrong with the grid, and then Mayor Alert found this place and sent me to investigate, and the grid seemed to have the like glowing stars stuff when I got there, like theoretically maybe had something to do with Mayor Alert, but didn't have it when Maggie and Carrie was there. Is it possible that Mayor Alert has been hiding the void from everyone? Is it possible that he's been coming into this place, like, I don't know, maybe making a deal with the void people or something? And we've just been unaware of it? Is he actually super corrupt and we just never knew it the entire time? Because chat, I'm not liking the look of a lot of this. I personally am not enjoying how this makes everything seem at this point. You know, I just Mayor Alert. I know it's weird to think about, but he would never. But he might, though. But he might. He's an enigma. Just showed up from the islands one day, suddenly took a whole bunch of power in the village. Next thing we know, the Pigingtons are ousted, the Milk Boys are dead. He's the only thing we have to cling to. Is he conspiring with the Void people to somehow gain power here? Oh, chat, did we just stumble upon a big conspiracy? Did we just stumble on something huge? Because I'm gonna be honest, I think we might have. That is not ideal. Who's your favorite poet? Ooh, that's a really good question. I'm quite fond of Lewis Carroll. I'm also quite fond of oh gosh, chat, just taking a quick second. I do want to I want to find my favorite poet I've read recently. Hold on. Okay. It is. Hold on. They wrote a poem called Diaspora Blue. I loved it. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this. Great question. I'm currently going through a crisis at the moment. I'm surprised I did not anger an Enderman there. Here, I'm gonna type my favorite poet in chat because I can't pronounce it. Well, my favorite poet I've read recently. I like old poets, but I also like this new poet I've read. There we are. That's my favorite poet I've read recently. Yep, good question to have in the middle of a crisis. I love their poem Diaspora Blue. It's a very good poem. Okay, though. This is really hecking sketch. This is really very, very extremely sketch. That's also extremely sketch. Like, kind of less sketch, but still very sketch. Have you ever seen the mayor do anything wrong? I think the building's the industry. Consider the mayor sending me into a place that's like potentially super dangerous with no warnings, no like, hey, maybe look out for the void people that inhabit this place kind of thing. You know? That doesn't seem like very, very nice behavior. Hi, CNR Pro. Hello. It's been a hot second. New Song City is now the pride of the continent. Before Mayor Alert, it wasn't even on a major map. Are you? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I have oh gosh, we're currently maybe discovering that the mayor might be involved in a huge conspiracy with the void people, perhaps. Just back from training. That's cool. I hope it was good training. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Can I climb these? It looks like I should be able to climb it. I want to climb it. But anyways. I think first priority is gonna have to be getting back to somewhere. Not being in this place is my first priority. Ideally we'd be able to figure that out. Can I? I'm out of water. I do wonder. It changed. It changed. Sorry, what? Oh, hi. My name's Quimby. I do Industrial Revolution while playing in Minecraft. I also enjoy just vibing with chat. Oh, that's been it for a while. Oh, for you can ask questions. Yeah, that's been my bio for a hot second. I do wonder though. Okay. Hi, CNR Pro. I'm aware of my FAQ. You don't need to post it in chat for me to know it. Okay, maybe let's try the other portal thing that we found. I'm gonna leave my other water there. I don't want to go back for it. Again, I'm not sure this is gonna work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be stuck in this void forever, but at the very least, if this takes me back to the start, then I'll know something. Hello? Okay. So chat, I think that's confirmation that there's definitely something really, really suspicious happening. Whatever the heck just happened in the void, that's, chat, how about this? That job is still my only way to be able to, you know, get my family out of debt and stuff. But, I'm thinking maybe we're gonna have to investigate more with what's going on with the void. Because I do not trust that at all. For the moment, let's give Mayor Alert the book that we found. Let's appease him with what we know. For the next time that he calls me out there, I think I'm gonna be ready to do some tests. I'm gonna be ready to get some things done. Because listen, I do not trust that. So let's just, oh, is it this one? Yeah, this one. We'll leave it for him. And we'll get back to it. That way I'll be able to help my family out. You know, we'll be able to get out of debt. And after that, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to do something about whatever the heck it is Mayor Alert's been up to. I'm leaving that there just as a reminder of what we've been up to. Alright. Alright, and then that's the main plot section for today, chat. That's our main stuff that's part of the whole plot thing. Yep. I know a little bit of German, CNR Pro. I know just a little bit. I can mostly understand it. Speaking it is a bit harder. But yeah, so that was the thing. Say we've met Quimby again. Are you alright? Ich bin CNR Pro. Hallo, ich heiße Quimby. Oh gosh, there's a lot of words I don't know. Here, my accent's terrible. Looking for a secret language. Ich spreche ein bisschen. Ich spreche ein bisschen auch. Ich habe nicht so viele Worte, weil ich habe nicht sprechen für Jahre. Jahre und Jahre. Aber ein bisschen. Good job on the plot cells for today. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I like that we've got Quimby now. I like Quimby quite a bit. They're a bit shy, a bit sassy, a bit scared of everything, but ultimately I think that they're gonna do pretty well. Yeah, I gotta empty my inventory now. Yeah, so end exploration is going to continue as part of the Quimby sections, because, you know, now that I've got a person who is canonically allowed to enter the end, I'm gonna make full use of it. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Hello, ich heiße Cyborg. Hello, Cyborg. Hello. Anyways, yeah? What's up? How's your dog? Oh, she's doing good. She went out for quite a long WLK today. Very good puppy. Very good dog. So I'm thinking for the rest of the day, maybe we continue work on Creeper Farm. I'm just heading out to the Iron Farm real quick. Do you want me to see if she wants to come up and say hi to everyone? I can almost guarantee that my dog is not going to want to come upstairs and say hi to everyone, but we can check. All right, let's see. Just a sec. Let me see if I can make eye contact. Make her bark. Oh, she doesn't bark on command. She's pretty good about that. She mostly just barks when there's people because she's excited to see the people. Oh, she's coming in. She's coming inside, everyone. Hi there. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. And a creeper comes. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I was pretty sure it's still a baby. Hi, honey. Here, let me jinkle her collar a bit for you. Yeah. She is in the room. She's saying hi. She's making me get away from my desk a little bit to pet her. Yeah. Cyborg, I'm not sure that that's what you meant to say. Wie geht es sein Hund? Wie geht es? Oh, is that how she's doing? She's doing very good. Pet her? Oh, I'm petting the dog. Oh, hi. She has turned me away from the desk at this point. I think she's angry that I'm streaming at the moment. Seinen? I also messed them up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but she's just a good girl. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Dogecoin. Dogecoin. Alright. Do you want to sit on my bed while I'm doing this? You can sit up here, and then I'll just be over there. Ich denke, dass es seinem ist, wenn man wie geht es dir sagt. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what that means. Oh, you can lie down if you want. Oh no, are you going to leave? Oh, okay, she might be leaving. It's always whenever I try to close the door, she just doesn't like to be contained. Okay, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay. Okay, well, confused yeah intensifies. Yeah. Well, that was our dog check for the day. That was our meeting the puppy for today. Such a very good dog. Intensifies. Oh, it really does intensify. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this a bit longer. Oh, now that we're not doing as much plot stuff, I'm gonna change the vibes. I'm gonna change the music. Dog check, did we succeed? We did succeed. We succeeded because she came and said hi, even though she doesn't like to be here while I'm streaming. Let's see, let's go for... No, that's a little too high energy. That's just a little open hype music. We want hype music? Let's try... No, I know what the hype music is. Hold on. There we are. There we are. Hype music. Okay. It's the funky music. Alexa, play Despacito 2. Despacito 2. You gotta go for it. We got alright, so we've got the vibe music. We've got plot stuff done. We're doing pretty good with that. What say you all that we build a creeper farm? How's that sound? Let's go for it. Why is my chest plate consistently more damaged than other thing? It's probably because I took it off and was healing Wings of the Wild, but that's fine. But yeah, why am I walking? I can just elytra myself all over the place. That's kind of silly. What will you do if we hit 100 followers? Cry. I know what I'll do when we hit 100 followers. Is there something you'd like to see? Because, I am... Did I put it on? I did not put it on. That would probably be why it's not working. Ich lernte Deutsch in Schule. Ich lernte Deutsch in Schule. Ja, das ist sehr gut. Yeah, gosh, I'll probably just straight up cry when I hit 100 followers. That'll be that. Alright, I gotta check what my next step is. I should have all the materials that I need. I'm not the greatest at the building things, so let's just pull up the tutorial I was using yesterday. Yeah, how you guys been today? I hope it's I don't know, hope it's good fun hours for you all. Hope you're enjoying it. Put the magma cube. That would seem to be the next step, I would think. I just want to make sure. Okay, actually first I need to dig out another area. I need to find the center, I think. I think this is the center. I was one off, but that's fine because I do need this to be 3 blocks deep. And 3 by 3. This is incorrect though. Wir können zusammen Deutsch lernen. Zusammen Deutsch lernen? Warum nicht heute? Alright. There we are, and then 3. Alright, so that should be good there. Kinen. Alright, so we've got this little 3 by 3 section. What's, oh, we gotta make a collection system. I'm now realizing the error in my ways because, this top block is sand, which means it's gonna be a lot harder to deal with. Hopper and minecart. Well, hold on, I gotta deal with some things. I need, some sandstone. Let's pick up a stack of sandstone, so that way I can reconstruct this area so that the sand is not gonna get in my way. Yeah, no, CNR Pro, you do seem to be very on top of this. It's just I've decided to make life so much harder for myself by building with an uncommon material. Oh, come on. Come on. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, this is what I get for deciding to build on sand, but have they considered that I live in a desert biome? And of course I'm, you know, of course I'm using sand. Why would I not be using sand? Okay, so then I do actually need it to go up to there. And we gotta, yep, gotta replace that. Let's hope that this one's a bit easier. Oh, thanks for being fast, sweetie boy. Zusammen means together. Oh, I thought it was, tomorrow. I'm bad at German. Okay. And I apparently need to do that on all of these sides. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your day. What did you think of Quimby A? Well-meaning, a good worker friend, or on a weird side character? What's the verdict? What are we feeling about that? Because I like Quimby A. I like Quimby A lot. Quimby is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I feel like Quimby's gonna probably mess everyone up. Quimby A, yeah. No, I feel like Quimby A is gonna, Quimby A is gonna beat some people. Quimby A is gonna cause some problems. And honestly, good for them. Like, they should cause some problems. A lot less time than I was originally expecting. Yeah, so that's ultimately why I decided to decanonize the time that Quimby A appeared a few weeks ago, was because I ended up going a different direction with the character, and having that original appearance of them would not match that. So instead we're just, it was a test run anyway. It was me experimenting with what I was considering for the character. Quimby A is pretty cool. Yeah, Quimby A is just a real boss, really gonna make life hard for the mayor. I forgot that I put efficiency 5 on this shovel, so I was trying to like go slower, and then it was like, I will break all the things. Gotta make it speedy quick. Okay, is that the next part that we do? I think so. What else? Nope, I need to get the corners too. That would have been a lot easier to do in the moment, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's just... Okay, I'll fix it eventually. Okay, and then let's get that and fix it up top. Efficiency 5 shovel, you're so great sometimes, but sometimes you're just an absolute pain to work with. I love that I've now at this point like certifiably like beat the game, done lots of things, and then here I am still just like, oh my gosh, how does anything work? How does any of this go about its day, doing its thing? Okay. And awesome. I think I'm looking at the rhythm here. Okay, then that design. Okay, because it'll have one overlap with the water section, so that'll be all right. Yeah, if you guys have ever built a creeper farm, please don't judge me. We're doing our best. I was having thoughts again the other day. I'm trying to remember what the thoughts were, because I thought they were very interesting thoughts. It might have been more about human noses. I'm still stuck on the human noses thing. Because, chat, human noses make no sense. They're just so bad, and they're just right in the front of our face, and are probably gonna, like, kill us all because they're terrible. And I just don't understand why humans put up with this. Why would humans simply not get themselves better noses? Because humans have a habit of, you know, just, like, doing stuff and changing things to make their lives better. So why would they not just make their noses better? I think it's honestly kind of silly of them to let their noses be that bad. Okay, hold on. Just checking with the guide, making sure I'm doing this correctly. But yeah, human noses. Human noses. And they break so easily. Because human noses are made of cartilage. You'd think if we were gonna have a big thing sticking out of the front of our face, we're gonna at least make it, like, I don't know. If we got this big open thing in our face, at least make it not bad, is my plea right there. At least make it not bad. Then, I'm gonna do this next part in the polished andesite. Because I like polished andesite. I think it's pretty. Okay. He's just constantly switching my inventory around. So I need to make a 3x4 little section, but I need to leave 2 sides off. I'm not exactly sure what it means by maybe just hold on, I'm looking at the guide again. Hold on just a second with that. Where's the 4 supposed to go? Because this is a 3x3 space, but which side is the empty one supposed to be on? Does it matter? It might just not matter. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it doesn't matter. If you've built this creeper farm ever and know if it matters or not, please advise. Because I don't know. I'm supposed to have like 3, like, because I can do a little box like that. And that'll be fine, I guess. But then somehow one of these sides needs to have 4, and are the hoppers supposed to be in one of these empty spaces, or are they supposed to go? Whee! That's fun. That's lovely. Okay, I'm gonna consult it again. Chat, I'm a mess. 3 by 4. I just need a better look at what this person is doing with their, like, how many spaces are on each side of the blocks that are being placed. Okay, so that one. Okay, so it appears to follow the Okay. So they are on the other side. The empty spaces are on the side. They're supposed to be in here. So if I do empty spaces like right there, then fill that in, then that's theoretically what I'm supposed to do, I think. Yes. I would hope. Except it might need to be on the 4 side. Wow. I'm so unprepared for this. Yeah, I did this wrong. Anyway, how's life going for you guys? I've been apparently just being a bit of a mess. So, that's lovely. Okay, that should be the one I need. Break. And yes, I've got my hoppers and my chests. If this doesn't work, I'm going to blame only myself. So we've got chests, and we've got hoppers. Let me just test that real quick. Yes, that works. And I'm stuck up here, but not for long. But not for long. Wow, chat, I'm so good at this. I'm so very extremely good at this thing. I think this is what it's supposed to look like. Let's just stop it. And then you get hoppers. And let's just test drive this. You can have these 2 granite hopper. Yes. All right. Hoppers for some reason make sense to me. I don't know why, but hoppers just make a lot of sense. And I'm very glad for that because not a lot of other things do. So that's good. Okay. So now that we've got that set up, rails. Okay. I can do rails. I can certainly run that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Man, I do kind of wish that I did read more poetry. Cause I don't know, aside just bringing up the poetry just made me think about how I don't read that much poetry these days. And that makes me sad, because I like poetry. Okay, sorry, just taking another look at the rails. Okay, so I put one right here. That's supposed to be the other direction, but I'm sure it'll figure it out. And then, did I put these on the right side of everything? I might have done it wrong, but that's fine. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I know that this is me just looking at a tutorial a lot. I don't know, would you prefer that we did something else and then, like, I don't know, came back to this a different time? Because that would be alright. If you'd prefer I just, like, did this section on my own, I'd be down for that, because I am admittedly kind of struggling. I think right here, we're supposed to connect. No. Not like that. Not like that. And oh, and you are not supposed to be like that. Like that, okay. No, stop. It went in the hopper, didn't it? Okay, we're gonna take a second and get out of here. And then we will resume this discussion in the morning. Oh, no, excuse, can I get up? Can I please just get up? I'm down to vibe, so I'm good either way. Okay. There we are. I don't know, I might do this section on my own, because I don't know, it's just... I'm struggling, and if I'm struggling, I'm sure you guys are not having the best time. Can you just not, please? 5 days, 5 days. But I'm just not the hugest fan in general of desperately trying to figure this out while you guys are watching me. So maybe we'll leave that for another time. I want to make sure I know where all my supplies are. Yeah, okay, so there should be 4. Ooh, it's got a little circle in there. So let's just pick these things up real quick. Yeah, I get the feeling I've probably done something wrong, but that's alright. That is a-okay. Let's just pick that up and then... I don't know, what do you guys say we... what do you say we go caving? Because, I don't know, I'm desperately poor with diamonds. And I would like to not be doing that. So, what if we put these things away for right now, and then just went out into the mines TM. Okay, I think we've got everything here. Let's head back to New Stunk City. Yeah! Okay, bye, Sai! See ya! Have a good day at class. I believe in you, you can do it. Yep, stay in school, Sai. That's our constant... That's the one condition for you leaving, is go to class, stay in school. Smooth landings. Okay. Just gonna shove some things away real quick. I'm going mining. I don't want the elytra. So that and the rockets are just gonna vibe in here for a second. Let's drop off this sand that we've got, as well as the sandstone and string. Cobble can stay. I might use it in the mines. Then yeah, okay, everything else I think I will want for a mining trip. Yeah, let's just go find a spot on the ground to jump into. Sounds pretty good. Alright. I was like, oh, maybe we should work on the lab, but no, I want to go mining. I wish to do the mines. The mines of Moria. Ooh. Oh, but last time I couldn't find a good cave to go to. Is this a good cave over here? I'm gonna explore this cave over here. Let's talk about strawberries. I like strawberries a lot. I think they're very tasty. I do enjoy consuming them, as it were. But do it. Talking about strawberries, because I will talk about strawberries. I really like eating strawberries in like yogurt and stuff. Generally with granola as a sort of like breakfast parfait sort of thing. But strawberries are honestly kind of jerks. You know, they just like, there they go. They've got like their seeds on the outside. And that makes me a little bit mad. It makes me a little bit angry that the strawberries just decide to have their seeds on the outside. Like, fruit was developed, chat, as like as a way for plants to protect their seeds. Oh, hello. And strawberries are just gonna be out here disrespecting this. Oh, the glowy boys. Strawberries are disrespecting the natural order of things. Hello. By having their seeds on the outside. And listen, as much as I enjoy strawberries, I don't know how much I can condone the rule breaking sort of behaviors that they are demonstrating at the moment. It's like, I'm more than willing to give fruit some benefit of the doubt. Give them some, I can forgive some eccentricities, some things. But I feel like we just keep trying with strawberries. And they just keep being weird about it. About their whole wanting to have seeds on the outside kind of stuff. Like, honestly, you think they put in some consideration for the rest of us. Or, you know, just be chill about it. Like, maybe have their seeds on the outside, but not make a big deal out of it. Not make it their whole thing. But no, that's like literally the whole thing of strawberries, is the seeds on the outside. It's so rude. I don't know why they do this. It's like things not dying from the first hit of my bow. Why would they do this? Don't they know that I have this bow specifically to try to get them to die in the first hit? I don't think that they do know that. Because if they knew that, they would simply die in the first hit. Come on, come here. There we go. I think the area should be mostly safe now. So let's emulge down. Hello. I asked that zombie if it would like to perish, and it said yes. Kind of nice. Always good to meet some people who, you know, have their mind made up about where they want to go in life, and that zombie wanted to challenge me, so I think that zombie got its due penance. I think it did, though I think it made the right choice, as it were. Chat, while we're having just stream of consciousness thoughts running along sort of hours, I think it'd be cool to try doing PvP someday. Like, obviously I know everyone does PvP someday, but I was having thoughts about it. And I feel like it's something that would entirely freak me out at first, but I feel like I could be good at it if I, you know, if I did it more. I feel like it's... Okay, so either I'm going to end up being absolutely terrible and be like, well, I just kind of don't do PvP anymore. Or I'm going to end up being very good, and not very good, not like really extremely good, but you know, good enough that I can do it regularly without fear. And there'll be only one of these possibilities that will happen. I feel like it's not gonna be like a, oh, well, I'm kind of mediocre at it. I feel like it's gonna be a full stop. Either I'm gonna be great at it, or I'm going to be absolutely miserable. Oh, that spider just ascended. Huh, not anymore, sucker. I think Quimby's sass has started rubbing off on me a little bit. Which, as it should. I feel like I'm generally more sassy in my day-to-day life than I am on stream usually. So it's good to have an outlet for that. Die. Good to have an outlet for the sass sometimes. I'm sure you understand. Right, let's go ahead and want to explore this area just a little bit further before I go down into the depths. The depths of misery, as it were. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Hello, that's a creeper. I should be... Yeah, I don't know, I feel like putting flame on my bows tends to make me miss more often than not. Like, I don't know what it is, but just when I've got flame on a bow, I just don't hit as well. And it could just be me reading into things too much, like, oh man, I missed that shot. Clearly I would never do that normally. And maybe I would do it normally. But I feel like I'm less accurate somehow with it. I'm like, why? Why am I less accurate with it? That is incorrect. I like my accuracy. I like being very accurate. I like being able to just shoot all the pillars for the dragon and then feel cool about it. Chat, 90% of my motivation to do things is looking or feeling cool while doing it. So that's where the whole PvP question comes in, where if I feel like I could look or feel cool doing it, I'd probably pursue it and then, you know, figure out and be like, yes. Or alternatively, I would just be absolutely terrible. You know? I would not feel like I could look cool or be cool doing it, and I would stop because I'm a coward. And And yeah, again, there's just no in between there. One or the other. No way about it. Oh, my chest plate is finally healed now that I'm wearing it properly. Alright, let's just pop, pop, pop. Chat, would you like to know a secret? I will tell you a secret anyways because I don't have a shield. I will tell you a secret anyways because I figure that you will want to know. The other day when I brought Cyborg to Mendy's, I brought Cyborg out to Mendy's because he was feeling sad that there was no cracked sandstone. The power of suggestion was really strong, and then I ended up getting Mendy's in real life too. The power of suggestion, chat. Oh gosh. Well, that was wild. Where did that creeper come from? Oh, up there. Man, the power of suggestion, chat. I'm thinking about building a creeper farm or something, and then creepers start appearing. Isn't it crazy how that works sometimes? Let's make myself a little parkour challenge getting up here. Let's just explore all the things and then fight this creeper. Not this creeper, this skelly lad. Okay. I'm just feeling very energetic, chat, and that's the reason why we kind of abandoned doing the creeper farm for now. Mostly is because I'm feeling just too wild to settle down and try to figure things out. So yeah, we're doing mining. I like mining. Ooh, we've got the musics. I think it's a good musics. Is that the right way? Yes, okay, because I'm headed backwards right now. Alright, got him, and a little bit up here too. But yeah, I got Mendy's in real life because the power of suggestion was really, really strong. I just finished streaming and I was like, wow, I'm craving Mendy's now. We're going to ignore the fact that Mendy's is in fact a fictional restaurant and just continue on with life. I also, chat, this is me just like spilling all of my life secrets to you, although this one isn't really a secret so much as an experience. So chat, I was at work yesterday doing, you know, working things, being entertaining or whatever, I guess, for a living. And I forgot a very specific clothing history term. And I know I can find it, I just have not done it yet. But like, I know what it refers to. I narrowed down the time period that it's from and like what it looks like. I found paintings with it, with this one specific thing, but I haven't been able to find anything that's like, ah yes. And then this this thing is called this. And it's just a big ol' rip. And aw, does the cave end here? No, why would the cave end here? I needed more area to explore to try. Hold on, what Y level are we on? We're on 54. If I was willing to dig down Ys, I could get down to Y11 and then just strip mine for a bit. Because what I really want is diamonds. I mean, I could go down into the strip mine over New Stunk City. Maybe I'll do that. And just, like, start digging down a different passageway. Alternatively, creeper hunt. Just for right now. Well, that was easy. Finding the creepers, I mean. Why can I not hit things with this bow? Why can I just not... When they're at close range, I shouldn't be able to miss like that. Well, anyways. Yeah, so I just couldn't find the proper clothing history term. It's... So it refers to a section of a doublet, or a bodice. It's way back when from, like, the Elizabethan era. And it refers to these little tabs that come off of the doublet and make like a thing. So like these tabs come off of the doublet and gives it a bit of a like more skirt-like appearance. And the only term I could find that the books were calling it was peplum, but it's not a peplum. So not peplum, peplos. But it's not a peplos. Because a peplos is A, Greek garment, and B, a single piece instead of multiple tabs. And I know that I've got it written down somewhere, and I know I'll be able to find it now that I like know the time period and what specifically I'm looking at. But it was just, there I was at work trying to be like professional and do things, and then just nope, suddenly I'm thinking about clothing history terms. Okay, got him. Okay. Got him. I just like to say, I've got some good aim. No, probably not like god tier aim, like I don't think I could stand up among the greats, but good enough that it's like, wow, that's kind of some nice aim. Yeah, pretty good haul. Doing great. I was gonna say I had no idea where I am, but then I just looked over there and saw the jungle trees in the factory and realized I know exactly where I am. When I go creeper hunting, I usually try to make sure that New Stunk City is not loaded. But, that's fine. I think I'm being killed by a baby zombie. That's fine. Okay, so the creeper was dodging on that one, so that's alright. I don't mind that one. The creeper was duking me out. But I just normally, why can I not hit people with this bow? Why can I not fight the fights? Just gonna kill that witch. Let's kill the witch, chat. Let's just go crazy and go on a witch hunt, you know? Let's just be absolute crazy people and go on an entire witch hunt and then accuse innocent people of crimes, and then if they confess to the crimes, then we'll let them go. But if they keep denying it and like prove themselves innocent, let's just kill them until they confess. You know, let's do it. Remember, chat, that is satire. That is me satirizing witch hunts and how terrible they were. Let's talk about the witch hunts, actually, now that I've gotten on the subject. So the witch hunts were really interesting in that if you admitted that you were a witch and like named names and said, ah yes, I am a witch, you got me. That escalated quickly. So did the witch hunts. Yeah, so if you admit it and like blame other people for being witches too and like play a part of the whole system, they'll let you go. They'll be like, oh, you've like repented, you're all right now, you are no longer a witch. But for all the people who were like, no, I'm not a witch, and like I'm not gonna confess to being a witch because I'm not a witch, those people got left in prisons for like years. They got put in terrible conditions. They got essentially tortured. Torture wasn't allowed. I'm speaking of the English witch hunts, by the way, and a bit of the Salem, but mostly of the English. But torture wasn't really allowed, but it didn't say anything about stuff like sleep deprivation or water deprivation or being forced to stand for a whole bunch of time. Things that were not technically classified as torture, but you know, are definitely still torture. So that's really unfortunate. I really kind of hate that a lot. I am not a witch. Totally a witch. I am a witch. Very well. Have a nice day. Really though, that's pretty much exactly how it went. You know, people who gave in and said, all right, you got me, they get off scot-free. Like maybe they have to, like, I don't know, pay some fines or do penance for a while, public service or something. But the ones who didn't confess to being witch, those were the ones who got like burned and stuff. And it's just so counterintuitive to like everything. You would think, yes, the people who confess to being witches, those are probably the ones who receive punishment for being witches, right? No, that's actually wrong. That's incorrect. Because if you say that you're a witch, then you can be cleansed of being a witch. But if you rightfully refuse to say that you're a witch because you're not a witch, it's like, it's just the complete antithesis of like innocent until proven guilty. It's as soon as you're accused of being a witch, there's just no way for you to get out of it. In the eyes of the people in the law of the time, you are a witch from that time forward. You just haven't admitted it yet. And it's just so crazy. Like, there's all the ways that people talk about proving that you weren't a witch. Like being able to say the Lord's Prayer, being able to cry because witches apparently can't cry. But then you hear about things like, oh, witches have some fake tears, so eventually if they cry they will run out of the fake tears, and then you'll know that they're a witch. Guilty until proven guilty and let go or killed. Pretty much. So it's... Sorry, chat, I'm very angry about all this. I was on the thought track. Yeah, so apparently, according to, the witch hunters, witches could have a store of false tears so that you would think that they were really crying, but just let them cry. Eventually they'll not be able to cry anymore, and then you know that they're a witch. And just how terrible that is, that because eventually humans will run out of tears to cry, like the dehydration and all that, especially if you're living in terrible, awful prison confines. And then that will be proving the point that you actually were a witch and people were justified in accusing you and you haven't confessed it, so you're bad. And anger. The main point of all of this, why do people keep leaving the store open? I'm worried about my cats. Anger. Basically, chat, don't accuse your neighbor of being a witch. Even if it seems like a fun prank to pull on your friend. I should come in here when I'm looking for andesite. There's kind of a lot of it. But yeah, chat, don't accuse your friend of being a witch. It's just, not only is it poor form, it's just bad. Just don't accuse your friend of being a witch, even if you think it'll be a funny joke. Because the people hunting the witches will not take it as a funny joke. And they're the ones whose opinion matters in this case. Alright, yeah, I feel like looking for diamonds, so what we're gonna do is we are going to dig into the wall, like right here. And actually I feel like doing this with Silky Boy, because... Okay, and I'm gonna leave a torch on the... right there. So then I'll know which side is the side that I need to exit out of. Not that I think I'll be that confused about the side to exit, but you never know. Oh, hello. That's fine. So yeah, I just hate the witch trials, is I guess the point of that. Yeah. I think probably honestly one of the better portrayals of like witch times was Good Omens, the book. Like it wasn't very historically accurate, but it got the feeling in there really well. And that I think can be more important than, getting it entirely accurate all the time. Maybe I should start mining redstone with Silky Boy so that I stop getting as much dust. And then I can just mine it when I need it. And obviously I'm not going to get the XP for it then, which is a good incentive for mining redstone, but I think I would much rather have the blocks. But just, there's a moment in Good Omens, the book, so there's a character who is the Witchfinder General, like in modern days. And oh. Well, that's fun. So the Witchfinder General doesn't really do too much these days. It's mostly kind of a ceremonial position. He, like, scams some people, does some things, not really scams them, like, makes them feel better about their life and stuff. Hello. But he's very much like, like, burn the witch, and he's got, like, a neighbor friend who is, like, a psychic, and he's like, ye blasted witch. Like, ye cursed witch lady. Then there's this moment, this really, like, powerful emotionally moment where he is, like, looking back in time somehow. It's because, you know, stuff is going weird around them with the whole end of the world sort of thing. Okay, I'll be over here to explore that in just a sec. But it's good to have a spawner so close to home. But he's just, like, looking on, he's like, ah, yes, this is good. People are, like, killing the witches. That's how it should be. But then he, like, makes eye contact with the witch in the past because she's like a real witch and knows that he'll be there watching her, and it's like prophecy and science and stuff. You know, it's all hand wavy, like, wow, she's actually witch, which she is. Agnes something witch. I don't remember her actual full name. But he just looks at it. And this music is not the best for what the, like, description's about to be. And he's just, like, suddenly horrified by it all. It's just suddenly hitting him that, like, this is a real person who's about to be burned at the stake and is about to die. And that's what witchfinders do. They find people and leave them to burn. Okay, so I might have to come back here and turn this into a full spawner location. But, not right now. Let's see, let's also just, you know, this won't really give me more space in my inventory, but it feels better to have it consolidated. And yeah, just the realization of, like, oh wait, this is actually awful. And that was really beautiful to watch, like, or read, as it were, because just the humanization of the witches in that moment, really quite incredible. You really love to see it. Yeah, Good Omens has some good stuff. Oh, but chat, you wanna... I do have some pet peeves with Good Omens. Specifically, I have two pet peeves in Good Omens. And that's the way that they treated Anathema and Adam. Sorry, not Good Omens the book, Good Omens the series, the basically series of small movies, the one with, like, Benedict Cumberbatch. Not Benedict Cumberbatch, David Tennant. Why did I say Benedict Cumberbatch? I thought David Tennant and said Benedict Cumberbatch. But I've just got two things about it. They did Anathema and Adam so dirty. Those two specifically. But I'm more mad about Anathema because I loved Anathema in the books. She was just, so Anathema's whole thing is that she's so close to, Agnes. I don't remember her last name still. But the Agnes who's the witch. She's, like, basically almost exactly as much of a clone as Agnes as someone can be. Just, like, genetically, but then also, like, the way she thinks about things. And she's just kind of, like, a fun, awkward kind of... she's not really awkward, but she's just sort of vintage, I feel like, is her vibe. She likes old things, and she uses an old bicycle, and she carries around the book of her, like, great-great-great-great-grandmother so that she can, you know, try to prevent the ending of the world and stuff. And she's so cool, and she's just this wild, fun, wacky character. And then and then the series, they ruined her so bad. They made her all, like, prim, and she's wearing, like, all these, like, really fancy dresses and stuff, and she's, like, to the end of the world, she's wearing fancy dresses with, like, lace collars and stuff, and it's just so out of character for Anathema for her to be like that. Here, I'm gonna toss this cobble because I don't want it. It's so out of character for Anathema to be like that. Because, again, she's always just the, like, she knows what's going to happen because she's read the book. But she still has to, like, figure most of it out, like, what exactly is going to happen. And her chemistry with, Oh, I forgot the guy's name. The guy that she ends up helping save the world with. The one he's part of the Witchfinder army, but he meant to do it just as like a side job sort of thing, and then ended up becoming friends with the Witchfinder general guy and being like, oh, you're too old and crotchety for this. You need someone to help you. I'm just so mad at how they made Anathema so bad. They made her just... Ugh. They made her gross. And how dare you? How dare you? How dare you do my girl like that? How dare you make her just some, like, oh, we have to solve the things to be able to heal stuff, and like drawing on her butt. There's literally a scene where a young Anathema is like drawing on the Yield like book of prophecies, and Anathema would never, like, even as a child, she had such respect for that book. She would never do anything to harm it. And chat, they're killing my baby. I loved Anathema in the books, and I hated her in the series because she was just that way. And for what reason? For what reason is she that way? What was the point of making her character like that? And there wasn't a point to it, probably. It was probably just like, they're like, oh, let's do the character like this. I hate it. Cause she just feels so, really vintage is the word that I'm looking for, I think. She just feels so vintage in the book. So like, yep, and then I'll have like this really old bicycle that I ride around on, and I'll have my like ancestors book that's going to tell me how to prevent the ending of the world. And she's so cool. She's so cool. Why did they have to ruin her? Why did they have to make her bad? Chat, such is the nature of things that sometimes people just don't understand characters, and I think that's probably what happened with Anathema in the series. They just didn't understand how epic she is, and how she should not be just... I just don't know why they made her all fancy. I don't know why they made her all fancy and upper class and just not the way that she is. It's like hashtag not the real Anathema. Hashtag not my Anathema. But then Adam. So the thing that I feel like they messed up with Adam about, the thing that like makes me angry about his character, is that in the book Adam very much feels like a child. He very much feels like a kid who's been given, you know, he's somehow been given this all-powerful being thing. He's a powerful boy. He's, you know, gonna supposedly destroy the world. And that's great for him. That's awesome. And he just makes some bad decisions because of that. Because he's a kid who it has been handed the power to destroy the universe, essentially. So he'll do some dumb things, and they made him too old in the series. I understand the limits of Return of the Let Kids Be Kids. Yeah, it probably does tie into that a lot. I think they did age him up in the movies, like I think they did like say that he was older. I think it wasn't just like, oh yes, he's like 8 years old, and then he's actually like, he acts like a 12-year-old. I think they made him a bit older. But then his actions don't make sense. He's no longer a sympathetic character. He's just kind of a jerk who's hurting his friends and the people around him. And that was the other thing. The gang of kids in the book, they were just little rascals. They were like little punks that were terrorizing the neighborhood, and it was like, yeah, good for them. Like, they let them terrorize the neighborhood. Let them go ahead and do that. But then they just felt so tame in the movie, or series. Sorry, I keep saying movie, and it's a series. They felt so tame in the series. It felt like, why are people getting mad at these kids? They're just vibing, just riding bikes everywhere. They're not causing problems or doing anything, but they should be causing problems. It's not, oh no, why are people getting mad at these kids? They're not causing any problems. It's people are getting mad at these kids, but for the wrong reasons. Because then it makes the adults feel all like me, instead of making the kids just literal terrors. I'm especially mad at how they did Pepper. I know that the first instinct is to be like, you just don't like the casting decision because Pepper didn't have red hair. But I don't care about that. I don't care that Pepper doesn't have red hair. I care that she's suddenly like the responsible member of the group instead of a literal nightmare who rules the boys of the group with an iron fist. You know, instead she's like, no, why are you doing this, Adam? Instead of like being ready to beat people up at any opportunity. That's what I want. I want the kids to be ready to just mess everyone up instead of being polite children. I think it probably does go back to the let kids be kids thing, because there's a tendency when writing children to make them well behaved even if they're not supposed to be, but just not understanding like how to write a not well behaved kid. Which, to be fair, that is a struggle in writing for sure, being able to figure those things out. It's just of all things, this is not the time to do that. It's just beat people up, mess them up, do the things. So that's rough. What else about Adam? Because I know I have lots of thoughts and feelings about Adam. Yeah, okay, so then in the book that like explains his actions and makes it like better for him and stuff, and you're like, oh well, he's just a kid who has learned that he can destroy the world if he wants. That's alright. But he just feels so much more like whinier in the movie as part of that. Sorry, I keep saying movie, again, it's series. Because then he's like, oh no, I'm doing the things. I'm trying to think of like a specific example of something I didn't like. Oh. It goes back again to the kids being little terrors. In the book, when Anathema meets Adam, she lets him read a whole bunch of her magazines about like climate change and the way that corporations are like terrible and are like destroying the earth and stuff. And he's like, wow, and he like absorbs that information, but in a way that like a kid can understand, so he's wrong about a lot of things. And he starts, telling it to his friends, and he's like, I like read about all these things, and he was like so proud of it, and he believed it because he was a kid who had been told by an adult about this stuff, and even though he didn't actually understand it, he thought he did. And again, that makes sense, that tracks, that's all right. But then in the movie, he's just sort of like, in the series, ooh, diamonds. In the series, it's just sort of like, well, I learned these things, and it's not like, I learned these things, and they are true, and we are going to like investigate stuff about it. It's, again, it honestly does go back to the let kids be kids argument. Let children in like film and television and stuff just be little monsters. Let them be absolutely terrible. Somehow I missed Iron here. I was probably too focused ranting about Adam and the way that they wrote him wrong. Oh, and I'm out of Iron too. Okay. Let's just take a quick second. And up. Okay. We've got that, and then anything else I need to consolidate? Coal. Kill. And just, it's a good series. Like, legitimately, they did a lot really well in, Good Omens. And they explored some things that the book didn't in ways that I thought were good and nice and funny. But there's just some stuff that I have the issues with. I have very many problems with it. And let's just get rid of some things I don't need. Let's pull out the ender chest to put some stuff away. Because again, I don't hate the movie series. I keep saying movies because each episode is about like the length of a movie. It's basically a mini series of movies. Let's just drop some stuff. It's basically a mini series of movies. But there's just some key things. I feel like that's a problem if they did some things very extremely right, but then they did some things absolutely horrendously terribly. And that's the issue, because if they did mostly mediocre, and then some things really good and some things bad, then that would be alright, you know, or if it was mostly just like kind of average and then there were a few things that were absolutely excellent, that would be alright. But it's just, no, I should be using Silky Boy. But it's just the fact that some of it is so excellent and then some of it is so terribly abysmal, it just leaves you whiplash. Like, where did this go wrong? How did we mess up this badly? When good series go bad. And I feel like maybe another problem with the series in that light is that they do tend to treat Crowley and Aziraphale as the main characters, when in fact the entire cast should be treated as the main characters, because they all have a vital role in everything that's going on. And this is a tricky one. The reason for why that's like not ideal is a bit tricky, because that brings us back to the discussion of the most interesting character. The main character should be the most interesting character, which we talked about a while ago when discussing horror film stuff. So in Good Omens, admittedly, Aziraphale and Crowley are the most interesting characters for sure. There's no doubt about that. They are definitely the most interesting characters. But the difference is that, okay, so chat, this brings us to a little thing that I like to call don't break the rules unless you can do it properly. Because this definitely breaks the rules. The rule of make your most interesting character your main character. But it works because it's written well enough. If you can properly break the rules... Oh, I don't like the words. I'm gonna change the... Let's go shopping. I like shopping. I like shopping, especially because we're going mining. But in this case, the writing is good enough that it supports breaking the rules. Aziraphale and Crowley don't need to be the main characters because the story and cast are interesting enough that despite the confusion of like, wait, is there supposed to be a main character, or are we supposed to focus on all of them? It just kind of ends up working out. It doesn't feel like Aziraphale and Crowley are cheated by not being the main characters at all. It just kind of feels like, oh, like that's chill. They've got their part of the story and other people have their part of the story. What is up with this like 4-block long lava run? Hold on, let me just... Hold on, I wanna see if there's more lava that I should be looking for. Oh, wrong one again. Oh, sorry. I meant to place a torch. I'm so sorry. I hear more lava. Hey! Okay, so there was a reason for that little 4 lava run. Oof. But yeah, basically just you can break the rules as long as you do it properly. It's something that we used to talk about a lot with my improv group, because there's this one person who knew how to break the rules really well, could just not follow any of them and just do absolutely great. But then other people would try to imitate that and just not do well at all. Hey! Hello. Hold on, it's just okay. Sorry, I'm just experimenting. Trying to find a way that we can excavate this without it being sketch. I love that I can be in the middle of a rant and then I'll get I'll have one thing about my surroundings change and I'll be like, oh, I've got to focus on that now. I've got 21 diamonds. That's pretty good. Let's just... And that's probably it. Right? I would think that that's it. I'm going to just assume that that's it. But yeah, so Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman know the rules well enough that they can break them very easily. They can write a book with like 7 main characters and not have that be a problem. The attention switches enough that we don't feel like any characters are robbed. Each character is unique and does have a very important role in the story that doesn't feel over exaggerated to try to like make space for them. It's just very, very impressive, like very good writing. And that's why it's disappointing to see the elements of that get broken down in the film series. I keep saying film, it's the series. In the series, because it's, you know, it's so impressive how they balance all the characters in the books. And then the movie just... And then the series, it just doesn't manage any of that. It feels like Aziraphale and Crowley are the main characters, and why are we focusing on literally anyone else? And again, yes, they have important plot stuff, but the amount of focus given to them feels too great for side characters, which is what they essentially are in the series because of the way that it's written and the way that the characters are. So that's my main things with Good Omens. Good series, good adaptation of a good book, but I don't think that they fundamentally understood some of the things about the characters. I think that they could have run that a bit better. Let's just run this hallway a little bit. Oh, big open area. Big open area, my abhorred. Let's just... just calmly dismantles enemies. And again, that's not to say don't... I'm not saying, don't watch Good Omens. It's bad and terrible and they really messed it up. It's just not as good as it could be. Still very good. Still some absolutely wonderful moments, some beautiful cinematography. I love how chaotic the opening little theme song thing is. It's good. I was just admittedly somewhat disappointed. There's also just a lot of problems that come with trying to adapt books into movies. And that's fair. Again, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm mad about Anathema. But that's it. I'm mad about Anathema, but the rest of it is good enough that I can maybe somewhat sort of forgive it. But they really just did Anathema so dirty. Anathema deserves much better than what she got. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze, probably. I was right. I was sneezing. Okay, gonna drink some water real quick. But yeah. I'm trying to think of if there's one instance where I prefer the movie to the book. And that's a rough one because I feel like there's definitely some. I feel like there's got to be some cases where the book wasn't that great, but then it got given to a good enough director that they were able to pull it back from the brink. I feel like there's got to be some. I just don't know that I can think of any examples right now. I was worried that that was going to go up and continue, and I was like, no, I'm already so deep into this. No, please. Come back, Mary Jean. I say that every time something happens, but it just runs through my head every time something happens. let's see, good movie adaptations. I'm gonna be honest, one adaptation I think was fairly good, like, not the greatest it's ever been, but a good adaptation is actually the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie. That was it's an animated one. It's about a bunch of owls that make their own civilization and stuff. And that's an oversimplification, but I read the books, all like 16 of them. I read the books, and I'd seen the movie first. The movie introduced me to the books. Read the books later, and I went, huh, that's interesting. Because the truth of it, chat. Interesting. The truth of it, chat, is that the book and the movie don't really go together. They're kind of telling different stories, starting with the same information, so the same, like, base sort of concept and characters, and then they just kind of diverge a lot. The plot elements are still mostly the same, but just a lot of the other things about it are very different. For instance, like, the movie combines the two antagonist groups into one group. I got 2 gold ore from that. And that's alright. I'm not gonna be a stickler about that. But I don't know, it was just fairly decent. It maintained a lot of the same themes as the book. Theme of, like, how, like, firepower and development in civilization can oftentimes be more powerful than just brute force and numbers. That was cool. The cinematography of the movie was pretty interesting. I loved all the scenes with, like, the snowstorm and the fire. That was really cool. There's a lot of really, really cool imagery. And, like, good for you, you movie about a bunch of owls. You have cool cinematography. Like, you go for it. Live your best life. I distinctly recall absolutely loving the soundtrack. Oh wait, if I'm gonna drop into the lava, at least I get some XP that way. Okay, and then I've heard that there's a way to use F3 to, like... Okay. Okay, so I don't see any diamonds here. Why don't we take a closer look? There might be some other stuff anyway. Or it might lead us to a wider section or something. Well, that's alright. Excuse me? Pardon me? Excuse me? Pardon me? That's alright. I'll pick up the iron, but I don't think I'll be exploring any further this way. And yeah, that's probably pretty good. I will admit, though. What just happened? Oh. Long pickaxe. I will admit to being pretty picky about my, a lot of my movie watching tendencies, though. Like, I know that, okay, the most picky example I can think of with me and movies is actually Star Wars. I promise there's a good story behind this one. The thing, there's just one, like, very, very specific vendetta that I have against Star Wars Rebels. And I know that that's probably not the statement that, like, anyone expects to hear ever at any time. But I do legitimately have a big problem with the existence of Star Wars Rebels. It's gonna be so silly when you guys hear about it, but basically the gist of my issue with Star Wars Rebels is that it should have never existed. And again, I know oh gosh, I should just actually explain myself. basically, I'm mad that there's a Jedi in Star Wars Rebels. That's it. That's what I'm angry about. And I promise I have a good reason for it. It's that in Star Wars, the Empire, what is it, A New Hope? I just know it as like the first or fourth Star Wars. In A New Hope, they say all the Jedi got killed in the war. And now here you're telling me that there's like a whole group of Jedi that not only did not get killed in the war, but that like straight up survived? And I'm not buying it, chat. I'm not buying it. A New Hope said all the Jedi got killed, and this is where we get into the picky part of it. In my own personal opinion, if A New Hope said that all the Jedi died, A New Hope should be able to establish that all the Jedi died. For the simple purpose that Star Wars is not a realistic story. Star Wars is an allegory, more than anything else. An allegory or like possibly a metaphor, I don't know. But the point is, realistically speaking, there should be Jedi who survived Order 66. It doesn't make sense that they all would die. Like, surely someone escaped, surely someone noticed something up, like Obi-Wan did. Like, and if Obi-Wan did, who's to say that there weren't more? So, like, at the surface level, it makes sense for there to be Jedi who survived. That might just be good, I don't know, good reading between the lines. Except for the fact that Star Wars is an allegory. And if Star Wars is an allegory, and it's, like, more of a hypothetical, like, enhanced story environment to be able to, like, tell a story and stuff, then that means that it should be able to make decisions like that and have them count. If Star Wars, like, if A New Hope says that all the Jedi died, then that means all the Jedi died. It doesn't matter if it's not realistic, all the Jedi died because that's what's necessary for the story to make sense and to, like, progress the way that it does. And again, I know that that's super duper picky. I know it's like the weirdest hang up to get. But just let Star Wars exist in a bit of a kind of a bit of a liminal space, I guess, where the actions don't have to make sense. That if they say that it happened, it happened. And honestly, I just think it's better that way, you know, treating Star Wars as, you know, like allegory kind of stuff. Because it just makes a lot more of the character decisions make sense. Logically, generally, people wouldn't make decisions like a lot of Star Wars characters do. But if you look at it as a storytelling environment meant to, like, tell a story, meant to make a point, which there is meant to be a point. It's supposed to be like the relationship between a parent and a child is like one of the most powerful things in the world. Which is, I think that that's lovely. I think that's beautiful. I think that we should respect its status as a story meant to teach a lesson and let it just make decisions that are not realistic. Again, I'm well aware that that's like super specific and kind of stupid. That's my specific hang up, because I know a lot of people who really like Star Wars Rebels who are like, wow, this is a good series that explains some things and has some, like, I don't know, writing and moments and stuff that are interesting. But I just can't bring myself to agree with its existence because of how that messes with the idea that what was said in Star Wars 4 was correct. I'm just picky. I'm just wrong, probably. But that's alright. I can just be picky if I want. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me from being picky? You're not gonna stop me from being picky. Alright, let's see if I can... Just looking along. Alright, well, doesn't seem to be any diamonds around here, but there's certainly gold. There's certainly gold, and we're gonna go for it. Let's make our way over to the gold. To the gold, chat. To the gold. I feel like, what's his name? He's the guy from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. The one who is like looking for silver, precious silver and gold. You know him? The prospector. He's like going to the Arctic to look for gold, and then he ends up being friends with the abominable snowman. Okay, we've got a bit of an issue there. Got an open cave. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, well, maybe let's take a look at this open cave, shall we? Yep, let's look at this cave. Ooh, gold. Oh, and more lava. Okay, if there's more lava over here, I will accept it. Ah! The underground potatoes! The underground potatoes! No, underground potatoes, come back to me! I have 17 underground potatoes. Whee! Nope, right there. Yeah, actually we're gonna ignore that. Just gonna go right back over here. Me just being so mad that there's a Jedi in Star Wars Rebels, so I just can't even like think about watching it. Perish. Wii Shop music. Man, Wii Shop is a good shop. It's got the greatest shop music. You know, if a shop has good shop music, of course it's got to be a good shop to go to. This is the clear truth that everyone knows. I'm out of torches. Yeah, torches. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to head back. I've got 21 diamonds, which is not a great amount of diamonds, but it's an amount of diamonds for sure. I'll think about that one. I should empty my inventory. I've got a lot of stuff. Let's see, but I want to keep the andesite because I use that in a lot of things. But the diorite and dirt I can get rid of. So let's... First of all, gotta mine the iron. Then we'll make our way back to some lava at some point. And we'll figure it all out. Yeah! Let's heal up Silky Boy. I should put my torches in my hand. There we go. For a second, chat, I had a real scary moment for a second there, where I was looking at Fortuna and I saw this little like red bit on the end of the handle, and I thought that was the durability for a second, and I panicked. It was just like a how did the durability get down that far without me noticing? Like, what? But no, Fortuna's fine. Fortuna's alright. Fortuna's chillin'. Alright, let's get rid of some dirt, get rid of some diorite. Let's get rid of this cobble. Don't want the cobble. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's figure out where the strip mine is again. I think I want to find like one more vein of diamonds. Oh. Hold on. Pop. Let's put it back and mine it properly. I have torches in my left hand. I should stop forgetting that. I love that my go-to thing when mining is to give you all little rants about movies and stuff. Ooh, speaking of rants about movies and stuff, guess who will not be watching the Dear Evan Hansen movie? That's right, it's me! I won't be watching the Dear Evan Hansen movie. And again, chat, if... disclaimer of whenever I do this stuff, if it's something that you find value in and that you enjoy, that's perfectly valid. You don't need to worry about my opinion about it. But I just, like, already don't love Dear Evan Hansen. You know, it's a decent show. It's alright. It's got some good music. It's got some bangers. But, it doesn't provide any answers for the questions it raises. It just makes you sad. It doesn't give you any out. And oh boy, chat, just from the trailers of Dear Evan Hansen the movie, I just get the vibe that it's not got whatever made the show good. It just looks and feels awkward. I don't understand why the characters are talking and moving like that. It just isn't. There's a lot of issues with turning a book into a movie. There's a lot of issues with turning a stage show into a movie. And honestly, my best advice for turning... I talk as if I've turned so many stage shows into movies. But of all the, like, good stage shows turned into movies I've seen, I think the best advice is just treat it like a stage show, but as a movie. And that... It's easy. Just do a stage show, but a movie. But there's a few specific things about that I think make it good as opposed to bad. Number one, choreography is so important for stage shows and movies. And one of the, like, difficulties of turning a stage show into a movie is that, all of a sudden people tend to take movies a lot more seriously than they take stage shows. So all of a sudden it's confusing why people are breaking the song and dance. It doesn't make sense, it's not part of the environment. You have to justify it, find a way to make it alright that this is all going on. So that's just, like, automatically the first step, and to do that, you just gotta commit real hard to it. You gotta be like, yes, we are in this stage, like, this movie and doing things. Sorry to interrupt the spiel, but we were T-minus 17 away from 420 EST. We'll probably gonna end before 420, admittedly. Like, I know it'd be good to have the 420 in the 420 chest room, but first of all, I don't think we're gonna make it back to the 420 chest room. But second of all, just, I want to explore this little lava section, and then I think we're gonna call it for today. But yeah, just, you gotta be so careful with the choreography when turning a stage show into a movie. Because if you don't, then it will just be boring. And yes, if you're doing choreography that looks more like real life, it probably should be boring. But that doesn't mean that people will want to watch it. AKA me, I will not want to watch it. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, thanks. To be fair, I did blame you last time for not telling me that we were close to 420, and I'm sorry about that. So thank you for being on top of it now. But just chat, if you're making a stage show into a movie, just for the love of all things purple and holy, don't make the choreography boring. Don't make the choreography people just, like, standing or walking around. Give it something interesting. Maybe it's less believable to have people dancing all out like they would in a stage show, but it's just so boring if you don't. Day 1530, wow, that's like 400 hours of playtime. To be fair, I do sleep through most of the nights, so I don't think it's too much time. I do admittedly play this world a lot, though, and I mean, this world is, like, what, 4 months old now? And I play in it for generally, around 3 hours a day, so... Yeah, that counted? Yeah. What can I say? I just play this world many. Oh, we got some gold ore in there. Okay, I'll take another look when we're a bit closer. Just count night slept. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know exactly how it works. So I've heard that there's gold ore around here somewhere. I don't know. we'll take another glance for diamonds. I'm not seeing anything. We'll obviously water bucket out to the rest, but I think after that we're gonna go ahead and call things here. That's fine. That's alright. Don't worry about that. That's a-okay. Okay, yeah, so one last quick little sweep. And okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. If you play 3 hours a day, that's 700 hours a month, and you have it for 4 months, so 400 hours. That, yeah, okay, yeah, that does make a lot of sense, actually. That it would be about 400 hours. Yep, okay. I believe you. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and end here for today. I'm not gonna take off my armor because I'm in a dangerous situation, and I don't want to forget that I'm wearing armor next time I log on. But, yeah. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day today. I hope you enjoyed the little section of plot stuff we did today, as well as, you know, the other stuff. I'll probably work on the creeper farm offline then, because I don't think I can figure out easily on stream. I can't think on stream already, so it's a bit rough. But yeah, bye Mr. Bye them, or you can check in stats. Oh, actually, what if we check just quick? Let's see. Does it have like an hours played? I don't think it has it here. Let's just look at like maybe nights, slept days. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at. I've quit 155 games. So I don't know if that means anything to you. Time played. Okay. Time played 13.26 days. Calculator. 13.26 times 24 is 318. 318, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's fine. Okay, well, bye guys. Gonna hop off now. Hope to see you tomorrow. I stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, and I'll hope to see you then. Yeah, I miss having the F5, but yeah, bye guys, bye. Gonna go ahead and end now.